What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of CineAmigos. I'm your co-host Eddie Wiss.
Juan.
And Pablo.
Today we have a review episode. Today we have a series from Hulu. It is Chad Powers, and if Pablo wants to put up the graphic up there.
Alright,
Yeah.
so Chad Powers, played by Glenn Powell. The executive producers, Eli and Peyton Manning, who we all know who Chad Powers is in real life. Our boy Eli Manning.
Not everybody, but
Well,
but for our football fans or mostly anyone who know who Peyton and Eli are, one of the bigger names of the NFL, and they produced this show, which was pretty surprising for me, at least.
yeah. They had a part in writing it. The director is Michael Waldron, who I think was one of the seasons of Loki that he directed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he directed one of the seasons. I'm pretty sure he directed one of the seasons of Loki, and he was gonna do Kang Dynasty when the next Avengers movie was Kang Dynasty, but
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
they moved away from that, so we all know what happened, and now it's Doomsday. But um, yeah, so pretty much the premise is two identities, one icon, zero shame, right?
Yeah. So for people who haven't seen, again, this is a spoiler review for people who don't want to get spoiled. But if you want to watch it and come back to this video, you can. Um, so the actual guy who plays Chad Powers, Glenn Powell, the main character is Ricky Holiday. Okay,
Yes.
Chad Powers is a second identity because him as Ricky Holiday, he
Chad Holiday,
no,
right?
it's Chad Powers, Ricky Holiday.
Because Ricky was
Ricky was
the girl too.
Ryan Holiday then. Is it Ryan Holiday?
No. Russ Holiday.
Ross
Ross
Holiday.
Holiday.
Sorry guys. Ross Holiday. So he was playing in the Natty National Championship for college, and
He drops the ball at the 1 yard line.
yeah, which as a football fan, I still don't know how this
As a-
still happens.
As a Cardinals fan.
The
you know?
Cardinals fan. I don't.
As the football fan, as
Um,
the as they get paid millions to do this job. I don't know how they still drop it at the one
Yeah.
yard line.
he dropped it at the 1 yard line. It got picked up by the opposing team, and they brought it back all the way to the end zone.
And that's how they lost the Natty instead of winning it.
And
They took it on a child and his parent.
yep, there was a fan who was a child who was
Cancer patient,
Cancer patient.
terminal cancer, which
Russ was pissed during that. Um, but like the father was trying to get his attention, trying to say like my son is still a fan of yours, so, like, and then he's basically to get away from me. He was being an asshole. He punched the father, and the father fell into the kid cancer patient, and it got traction in the media, and his life basically got
destroyed
Destroyed.
because of his actions and no
Yeah.
one else's actions.
yep. So I mean, after that, like he's living with his dad. His dad is a makeup artist for Hollywood.
Before that, let's talk about the him doing the XFL thing, because that's what we get, what we see first, right?
Oh yeah,
He's driving his friggin'
Cybertruck.
Tumbler, Cybertruck,
His
whatever.
his trash can on wheels.
Yeah. And then he's just talking to his agent, and his agent got him a deal with an XFL team, who apparently had not seen that video, which is weird to me, because
No, I think they've
no,
seen a
no,
video.
no, they saw it, but well, okay, we'll get to that. They get to
The
club where
they're gonna celebrate because he got
Uh-huh.
signed.
and that's where we get one of the most cringiest parts of the whole series.
Oh, you're talking about the hot tour girl?
Yeah.
Oh.
Why? I don't know why she was there, but I guess well,
She was spitting on that thing.
she was spinning on that. Okay.
Yeah.
But Um, then they find out the kid
Passed away.
passes away, and
Then the
the
team.
XFL team is like, you know what?
Hmm.
We don't want you anymore.
Yeah, it's up for them. It's bad publicity because
And then Russ Holiday goes, tell him I'll pay for free. You were already gonna pay for free, the agent tells him.
yeah,
Uh
it was bad for him.
yeah, he was in a rough spot, and he just takes every time he's in a rough spot, he decides to take it out on other people instead of
Hmm.
looking at himself, and
Yeah,
like, yeah, so keep going. That's when
that's why you figure out he's living with his dad. His dad is a makeup artist for Hollywood. Um, we can go past this really quickly because first episode, he's he saw that
the football
the college football team, the Bobcats or Catfish.
the
Yeah,
catfish.
I forget like what state, Georgia. Yeah,
Georgia.
yeah. So
The Georgia State Catfish, I think it
yes,
is.
yeah. So made up team for the show.
Mm-hmm.
So, they were having open tryouts for quarterback. Uh,
Because they didn't have a quarterback,
mhm,
and
they lost their star quarterback to the transfer portal, and the coach decided to do open tryouts for quarterback instead of trying to transfer someone.
and since we know well, his
Mm,
dad's a makeup artist and
mhm.
all this stuff. He has the fake heads, the fake
Yeah,
prosthetics, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
he made the decision to get that makeup and go to that tryout.
Yeah. Well, I mean, originally just delivering. He was making a delivery for his father,
Yeah.
and then he thought
Yes.
about doing that halfway into the drive. He saw
Mhm.
that was there, and he's like, you know what? Let's
Might
try
as
it.
well take a chance, right?
Yeah.
He get he gets there, and then they what's the other character's name? The
Oh, the little Mexican dude.
yeah, the little
It's
Mexican
Danny.
Danny.
Yeah.
Played by.
Played by Frankie A. Rodriguez.
He he tries and help him out. He
Mhm.
gives him a place to stay, but first he tackles him because he thinks he's a school shooter.
Yep. To be fair, it was like he had like the long blonde hair that looks like pretty trashy with a hoodie on, and then he just like poof, and he sprayed them with what is like not even pepper spray. It's like bear.
Oh yeah, Bear.
Is it just me, or like when you guys saw that scene, did you guys think we were about to get another vigilante? Like.
Vigilante. No, no, like actually that's the first thing I did think about because of that vigilante scene when he tackled him. It's like, oh shit.
Now that you bring it up, now that you bring it up,
But like, yeah, he tackles him.
he notices it's Ross Holiday.
Yeah, but well, he notices Spur because he didn't really have the makeup on because he didn't know how to put it big.
Yeah,
And he helps him put him on because he's like pretty good at that stuff because he's a theater major.
and then he goes to the tryout,
Mhm.
and
Mm.
Chan.
We get the first voice.
What's your name?
Chad,
It's Chad
Chad Power.
Powerless, or what
He
was
was
it?
he was looking around and like
Yeah.
he saw like what is it, a power box.
Yeah.
Chat Powers.
And
That's where we get Ricky. That first interaction with them,
yes,
both of them. But Ricky, we
great
got
chemistry between
yeah.
those two characters, by the way.
So Ricky is one of the assistant coaches. Is also like the head coach's daughter.
Yes.
Yeah. So like, the first we get introduced to her was like she was going into the tryouts. He gave one of the assistant coaches like her plays to do, and she just that guy just throws it in a trash can
Mhm.
with all that Raising Cane sauce on it now. It's like, oh man, you're a dick. She's
I wanted to beat that guy up.
yeah, but yeah, that's how we get introduced to her.
And I think that was pretty much the end of that episode. Right?
Yeah,
There
like
wasn't much more to it.
no, he goes into the field.
Just the tryouts.
Yeah.
And... No. He goes into the field for the first time.
He goes into the
in a
field first,
while.
and then that's when the show ends. Because
Okay.
the first episode, at least.
So just talking about the first episode real quickly. We'll move quickly through
Yeah,
this.
for this one.
Cause I know you don't mind watching it, but you're not the biggest fan of football, right? But what what captured your mind and what made you
Hey, why
want to
isn't the
keep
time
watching
showing?
it?
Oh, there we go.
What?
Sorry, that's
Yeah,
because it was
yeah.
on.
Yeah.
What made you keep watching it?
Um, I like a good comedy. To be fair,
Yeah.
that's pretty much like the basic gist of it. And I did like the whole which another reason he kind of got this idea was the Miss Doubtfire poster that was on the.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So I thought it was a cool little nod to that Robin Williams movie, and
Mhm.
he's basically having a
Rest
lot
in
of the same
peace.
tropes. You know, oh, what if my nose falls
Yeah.
out? What if I have to cover it up with something? Running away when you get splashed with water, you know,
Yeah.
like stuff like that.
No, for sure. It's a great concept. Like trying to play someone else, trying to make sure you don't get caught.
Yeah, because I know you guys had more attachment to this because you guys knew about Chad Powers as the
Yes,
SNL
and
skit and
we
everything.
already exactly.
Mhm.
We
But I went
already
into
knew.
this more blind since I didn't know anything about it, which you still have to watch those skits just to like see what it is.
Oh yeah.
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 With Eli.
Pretty much.
Hmm. Yeah.
Oh, don't do another 1 yard drop. Don't drop it at the 1 yard line again.
Oh,
Those,
we're
those are
not.
fuck. There's a
Wait.
flag.
Yeah. Sorry. The
That little
Cardinal
dance,
game
he was
is
like.
the Cardinal game is on.
Unfortunately.
And so yeah, you're right. Like it gives little nods here and there to other comedies and things going on in our everyday
Yeah.
life now, right?
Fucking Holden.
And you can tell the Holden Disney though. I will say there's every so often there's like a little Disney nod reference or.
And there's also a little like not they haven't done the say salmon, but they did a lot of like the COVID jokes that he would make.
Yeah.
It was like what? It was funny.
Yeah, they try to keep it a lot realistic to like real world things.
And Chad Powers is supposed to be kind of like mentally unstable, like
No, like
I think he's just a more simple-minded person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like the way like he was. They say he was like he lived in a small town, like where
Yeah.
no one, like no technology kind
Yeah.
of things.
Yes.
It's essentially what Russ wishes he could be in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
Be the likable guy, not be the
Yeah.
asshole. Like
Mm-hmm.
that is what Chad Powers is to him.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a potential to be something he as Russ cannot be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we go to the tryouts on the second episode. That's where we get introduced to Gary.
Gary's the other quarterback.
Yeah.
I hate Gary, man.
I
Oh
hated
my
Gary too.
God.
I hated
He
Gary
made-
as well.
First
It was
time we saw
funny for
him-
me. It was
yeah.
it was cringe, but it was funny to me. Like I didn't like him, but like every time like he did like his own scenes, like it made me
You
laugh.
know what it felt to me like?
Mm,
They wanted to make him a Thad Castle.
I don't think so.
To me, that's how it felt because Thad Castle's jokes hit in Blue Mountain State.
For me, like I think he was just not comparing it to any character. He was just a character type of person who tries to be liked by everyone, but he's like just this annoying guy around.
Who everyone hates.
Yeah.
All right. I think we can move to the second. Or this is the.
Yeah,
part
this
of
is the second one.
Okay. And so this is when he's already.
Yeah, he's trying out. He's
Trying-
struggling in the beginning because he doesn't like. He's still getting like little trauma glimpses.
He gets the little yeeps when he gets the ball 1st and then hands it off to one of the other quarterbacks that's trying out.
Yeah.
And the guy says like, get a load of this guy, can't even throw it to me from there, and it's not
Yeah.
even tryouts. It's like,
No, I can tell. Like, that's like how the struggle like we're trying to get through from him.
but we also see that the first throw he makes,
Mhm.
it just starts clicking again. Like it's what he's supposed to be doing
Yeah.
in life, right?
Mhm.
It's his thing, and then you can keep going because
I mean, like after that, it's like yeah, we get the tryouts. The coaches are noticing him, so it's like, and then after that, the head coach personally invites him to his office because he's like, he already can tell he's the guy for them. And then we have to get that first time interaction with him and the coach.
but we get the like, oh, coach, I haven't been you know admitted to the school
Yeah,
yet.
I'm
Like,
in truth with you. I am not part of the school.
yeah, I just wanted to have the tryout because,
Yeah, yeah. And then the coaches are like, I can pull a few strings.
and
And
He just
but
needs a birth certificate for
oh,
Chad Powers.
yeah,
that,
Yeah.
and then we go on to the next morning after they ask for the birth certificate and
this is the funniest, one of the funniest scenes I thought of his
yes.
Oh my
show.
god, the fly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. This is also the ending because you're trying to get through this really quickly. But like, Danny knows a guy who can forge
Forge
like transcripts, birth certificate,
passport.
passports, and stuff like that. And God, in the makeup, a fly gets on his makeup, and it looks like it's just crawling on his
The guy
skin.
sees it, and then
And-
Russ tries to fix it, and he's putting his finger in his
And
own
the guy's like,
skin.
ah,
What
what is
the
it?
what the hell?
No, it's okay, it's okay.
Just go, please get the. Ah!
Does he have a disease, skin disease or something? I'm like, oh, and then he's helping him out, like, oh, get it out.
It's just like,
Oh, it looks.
but he ends up getting the
Yeah.
birth certificate
Yeah,
and stuff.
Yeah, he gets it.
that whole scene was really funny. Though.
I know it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Like I really, for some reason, the comedy in the show really did hit. Like,
Mhm.
did hit for me at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like too overbearing stuff
Uh-huh.
like that. It's just like if normal conversation thing is just like how would say a normal person would react to this.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So that was the second episode. Honestly, it was just a
Yeah.
trial trying to and them interacting with the coaches.
Yes.
So going to the third episode.
That's when we get the first game, right?
Yeah. So this is before the. I mean, when's the water balloon one?
Does it give you a basic description when you click
Yeah,
on that?
second half of the season opener against Ole Miss, Catfish or losing.
You
Okay.
just read the description, then we can talk about the episode.
Yeah, so third quarter, this is the second half of the season. Opener against Ole Miss and Catfish are losing. Stuck on the sidelines together, Chad and Ricky team up and try to save the day.
This was one of my favorite episodes
Yeah.
because they actually. Chad actually gives Ricky a little bit of power and shows the coach that he should start listening.
Yeah.
Yep.
Listening to
Well, I
her,
mean,
right?
she's like considered an nepo baby in a sense here.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
they don't take her seriously for that.
Yes.
I mean, the thing before this, it was the water balloon, though.
Yes.
Because,
Oh my god, the water balloon. That's
yes,
true.
because the coach invites all the team to his house. He has a lake
Yes.
house with a pool. So, again, water and his makeup. Not good
Does
together.
not match.
And some questionable choice because, like, again, he shows up in his like cyber truck and has to park it in the middle of the woods. So when
Yes.
so when he shows up, Ricky like literally sees them coming out of the woods. Like, did you just come out of the woods?
What the hell, dude?
It's like, yeah. But her facial expression's like, what? But yeah. So they're in the pool. We're also getting like more glimpses of like the other teammates.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Where
star,
the asshole wide receiver
Yeah.
star is like,
but yeah, like I mean, him being there is like, again, asshole wide receiver. He is a star of the entire team so far right now, technically.
but we know who the
Yeah.
real star is.
Gary's there again, being Gary.
Gary.
Well, he's not the star yet, though. They have hope for him, but they're not actually considering him in the capacity of using him for that because he's Chad. He's really
Yeah.
weird.
No, that's
No,
what
yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
So technically the star at that moment is the wide receiver, right?
Yeah.
The wide receiver that's an asshole.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm. But it's not right there. So, yeah, we go into that. We see the interaction between him and the owner now.
Yes.
So the owner, Trisha, played by Wynn Everett, she's how do I describe her? Like
She's the
she-
you know how you can describe her? Like the Colts owner at the moment.
like oh she's pretty hands on.
Yeah, like she wants to be part of the decisions. She wants to actually win.
But
she
in
wants to
but in a way like she's being kind of intrusive to everybody.
Yes.
Like I wouldn't call her a bitch per se, because she's actually wants the team to do good. I'll call her more of like trying to be more hands-on with everybody.
Yes.
Trying to be, like you said, more decisions for the
Yeah.
team.
Like she actually loves football and for some reason and
Hmm.
wants to win.
Yeah, but like her first interaction with Chad's like, no, like she's in the kitchen, like, hi Chad, oh hi, man, can you not talk to women? It's like,
like a lot of guys get right with women, but
yeah,
Chad is Chad.
Chad's a
Chad
Chad.
does Chad, and then we move on, and they get the water balloon fight
Hmm.
where
Well,
he
at first he's trying to avoid the
Yeah,
water
because
balloon.
obviously water could take off any of the makeup, and then he'd be like exposed to
Yeah,
everyone.
yeah,
and
but
then
oh,
and then since he didn't get the starting job, he's and
well,
coach.
we don't. He doesn't say that until after.
Oh yeah,
And
that's
he had
true.
also avoided the pool earlier too.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
The coach in this party is asking him to get to know his
Yeah,
teammates
like
and see.
be a team leader,
Yeah,
and
but he's not showing it because he's not going in the pool with everyone. He's
yeah,
you know.
uh-huh,
So in the water balloon fight, he decides,
yeah,
let's do it.
yeah.
You
He
know what?
because you see the coaches, they're looking at him. He's and like, I need to step up. I need to be what they want me to be, and then boom, starts going off.
Yep.
And that, oh my god, that fight was pretty fun to watch.
Mhm.
The last shot though of that
Oh
water
my
balloon.
Oh
god.
yeah.
It was just straight boof.
Mm,
Almost knocked that dude out, no?
yeah.
Face wasn't it like a nut shot?
That was in the middle.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was in the
in the
middle. The
middle.
last shot was in
The last shot was
straight
straight
face.
face.
Hmm.
Yeah. And then
Gary, let's do it.
let's do this. and then Gary, just a little background on Gary. He's very religious and
Yeah.
like he's everything has to do with like God and not
Mhm.
saying bad words and not
Yeah.
like just being this perfect human, right?
That's what I hate about him.
Yeah. and then okay, now we can continue. Chad Powers gets the talk from the coach where he's
He's saying Gary's gonna be a starter because in his eyes he sees like he hasn't played in front of a big crowd. He
he
doesn't.
doesn't
But
think
yeah,
he's ready.
like
Mhm.
Chad said, he's homeschooled. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as a coach decision, like, I get it, like, but after that, like, the water starts leaking from his face.
So it seems like he's crying like
are you crying? Like,
are you bawling?
no, I'm sorry, good ship, goodbye. I get it. Goodbye, goodbye.
and
He just
then
runs off.
he just runs off, gets in the Cybertruck, leaves,
Mhm.
and Ricky then comes up and talks to Coach, and he's like, dude, Chad Powers is so weird. He's just a weird guy.
Yeah. So we go to the Ole Miss game
Yes.
where Gary's starting.
Which is the third one, right? The third episode.
Yeah. So Gary's starting because they said he was starting.
Do you want to read the?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't read it already.
Yeah, he did read
I
it.
did read it.
Oh, it's in the same episode.
No, but like
Okay.
that was a big scene. We had to mention it.
Okay.
I think it was the second episode too.
Okay.
But yeah, so they're in Ole Miss. They're getting their ass kicked by them. Gary's in there. Um.
And then he does a run play.
Mhm.
He runs to the outside of the numbers.
Yeah.
He's doing all right.
Mhm.
He's doing fine, but he's not gonna win the game, right?
Yeah.
He runs outside of the numbers and then goes out of bounds, and
Danny.
Danny,
He's the mascot for the football team,
yeah, decides to trip him.
and hurt his ankles so
So
they could finally put Chad in. And, and I was like, oh God, he's serious. Like,
Yep.
I don't want to mess with him.
Catfish
He
don't
already
mess around.
Yeah, he already tackled Chad in the beginning episode. Now he basically almost broke Gary's ankle.
Again, the vigilante of the show.
Yeah. This is
doing it for his homeboy.
yeah. So they finally put Russ in.
Actually, we're gonna get way more moments where I'm gonna say the vigilante of the show.
Yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about it, like it really lines up.
So yeah, Russ finally gets in. He starts balling. They're going in. They're going into like the final seconds. Ricky and his dad got into a little fight.
Yes.
Yes.
Because she's telling the coach this is the play we need to
Mhm.
do
Yeah.
so that the team wins.
Mhm.
They're opening up here because
Yeah.
they're doing a cover 2 and
Mhm.
you're not taking advantage of it.
If they're not taking it seriously, they start throwing, and then that that fight turns into like
A screaming
a screaming
match.
match, and then they just bring out the mom, who's we don't see yet.
Yeah, and so he kicks her out.
Yeah, and so
At this point,
mhm.
uh, Chad Powers is still not in the game
Yeah,
because they were trying to get Chad in the game because
so she
he's
was
the
trying.
only one that
Mhm.
can make
Yeah.
that throw.
Yeah, she was trying to get Chad in there, but like
Yeah.
they wouldn't listen.
Now Chad's in there and they're
Mhm.
driving. They score a couple here and
Yeah.
But
there.
now we're in episode 4, are we not?
No, we're still in three.
Three?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
3, we get into the final play with literally no time, no timeouts.
It's 13 seconds. Clock is running.
Yeah,
And Chad audibles
yeah.
to
Ricky's play.
play.
Ricky's watching the game in the locker room in the TV, and then she notices it, and then get the ball, throw it, they
So-
win the game.
They win the game because of Ricky's play.
Yeah. And
The coach and the coach at the moment
it's
is like,
what the hell is he doing?
"This is the last time you do this. Next time
It's
you
like-
will be benched." And like, but today you win us this game.
Yeah,
Eh,
it was a good moment
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
That's for saving me. That's for almost getting us killed. Kiss. That's for saving me, kind of thing. That's what it reminded me of.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's we get a little nice moment between Ricky and Chad because like he audibled her play, and then yeah, the episode ends.
All right. We'll have to like move a little faster through these. Otherwise, we're gonna be looking at an hour episode.
Yeah.
So night before an away game. This is the night before the away game. They're going.
This
to
is
hotel.
where the
Is this the
basic-
Halloween one?
Yes,
Or,
the
like,
ba-
the Spirit Halloween
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Mhm.
the basic gist of this one is he doesn't have enough glue. He
Mhm.
becomes an asshole again. But before this they steal the glue off of someone on
That's the glue they
Yeah.
needed.
of Spirit Halloween.
This one, this one doesn't have some things I don't want to talk about because, for example, even before then, they had a curfew they have to respect, so they're not
Yes.
supposed to leave,
Mhm.
which works out for Chad because he's Russ and he can't
Yeah.
just leave
Yeah.
without it. Secondly, they don't have a car, so this is the next vigilante moment we get from Danny,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
where he steals the keys. Yeah,
He pickpockets the girl for
Mhm.
the asshole who's
Yeah.
a cheerleader.
yeah, and they go to Spirit Halloween because it's the only place available to find the
Yes.
glue at the last minute.
Yeah.
There's only one left, and sure enough, it's this big.
Oh, and then the
furry football
story of the football fan of why he painted his face and everything
Because of his
made it
dad.
even worse
It's like-
that he got the glue, right?
What,
Yeah.
what does Chad tell him to say that he can relate as well?
Man.
What was his story? Like,
My dad's gay.
yeah, that was it. My dad's gay.
My dad's gay. And he's like,
And the guy's looking at him like,
okay, man. And yeah,
And then
they steal the glue. They run after him because he noticed it. That they
he
stole-
noticed right like at the end of it,
Yeah,
right?
when they were in the car.
And I think that's when they find out that there's a gun inside of the car too.
yeah.
It's because when they went outside, the car got broken into,
Yeah.
and they stole all the makeup from.
Oh yes, yeah.
So they went to the house because Danny's AirPods he was getting the
ping.
the pings and stuff like that, and that's when they find the gun. And they're like, okay, give me the gun. It's like, what? You don't know what's gonna be in there. I need to.
Yeah.
And then they go, but they found all the pieces, and then they found everything, and it's like, what about my AirPods? Your AirPods, let's go.
Yeah, and it's like the point where they're already starting to fight.
Yeah, and then
And then they shoot the gun, and it hits him.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they have to go to the hospital.
Yeah, he's being an
And-
asshole
yeah.
in the hospital,
yes.
and that's where like,
He's talking down on the efforts that he puts for him, and at
Yeah.
the end of the day, Danny gets mad and empties out the glue.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
And then he leaves.
But he leaves.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then
He was,
Chad Powers is just looking. he's like, I'm in a hospital. There's
Yeah.
some glue here. So
Yeah, they got surgical glue.
And I will quickly mention that throughout this whole thing, the option was like, why don't we just contact your father? And
yes,
Yeah.
he does not want to because they're not really in talking terms after all this happened, where he stole the VFX, and
Yeah.
he's
Yes.
just continuing to be a failure to him.
Yeah.
exactly.
But Chad actually shows how resourceful he can be, and he ends up getting the glue from one of the supply
So
closets.
the closets
Yeah.
in the
In the
Yeah.
hospital.
and
Yeah.
then
He goes back to the hotel.
He goes back to the hotel.
And we have the scene with Ricky.
We have the scene with
Ricky.
Ricky,
That's the
and
first-
where she meets
Russ.
Russ.
Russ. And
That's the first domino of like what's gonna happen during
in
the
the
ending.
Yeah.
future.
Yeah.
And then so we get that, and then
He goes into
Well, he basically
he
pushes her to talk to her father about the
Yeah.
issues going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he also forgets that there's a curfew and that he has to go up.
Yeah.
And
And
she's
Ricky is the one checking the doors.
Yeah.
Yeah. She has to
Yeah.
do the, what is it called? Door.
the curfew check to
Yeah, whatever they
just room
call
And
it.
that's where
Yeah.
he's trying to
Room checks.
contact
Yeah.
Danny and say sorry, and because he needed Danny now, right?
Well, no, he didn't do it because
He
he
didn't.
needed him.
Yeah, no, he
Yeah, no, this was a proper apology.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Danny being a good guy, when Ricky's doing the room check, he was dressed as Chad.
He turned off all the
Turned off
lights.
all the
He
lights.
had the mask. And,
He'll step on a stool to make it seem like he was taller, and like yeah, they made up during that time, fixing everything. And yeah, that's like basically the end of the episode.
Good episode for Halloween.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Cool. So, fifth episode. The Catfish are 5-0. Chad Powers is a superstar, and ESPN wants to feature him on College Game Day. What could go wrong?
Dude, the interviews.
So we got the first interview with him. He's like, yeah. So it's like, what made you fall in love with football? It's a good game.
It's a good game.
It's a good game.
And he's afraid about interviews.
Yeah, because he has to keep his identity like
Yeah.
pretty.
Yes.
And he also doesn't want to make the same mistakes that Russ makes in general. With
Yes.
like,
Yeah.
he knows how social media can like ruin his life.
So they decide to stop that interview.
Mhm.
They go on to do. ESPN goes on to ask Coach to do.
Well,
an
they stop it
interview.
because Chad pukes pretty much.
He
They're
did.
like,
Yeah, I forgot he puked in there.
That's why they have to reschedule because the man was just puking after.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then
I mean, they weren't gonna do another interview. But
yeah,
like,
they weren't.
The
Yeah, that's true.
the owner said like she
we
got
need him to
Yeah.
be. Yeah, so she gets them to go to Coach's house, but the night before
yeah,
they go to Coach's house.
Yeah, there was something before like it got him depressed. I think it was
No. He had, since he had this interview, he decided that he was just gonna be
Mhm.
Chad Powers from now on.
Well,
but
that was
before,
after that was after the night.
Yeah. So I remember
Mhm.
he mentions to Danny,
Yeah.
well, this is where when it's going all so great for Russ Holiday, this is where God just decides to fucking piss me, right?
Yeah, like okay, bye. Okay.
and then he decides to go take a drink because he knows it's gonna be the interview.
Yeah.
And he's just drinking, looking at the TV
Yeah.
as Russ Holiday,
And he has a hookup, and this hookup gives him some insightful
yeah.
advice, I guess.
Mhm.
yeah, and she knows
Yeah.
football, so he's kind of weirded out by that, and then he hooks up the night's over, and then he decides the next day,
I'm gonna kill myself.
I'm just gonna be Chad Powers.
But the way the
from
words
now
said,
on.
he said, "I'm gonna kill myself." Danny's like, "What?" I'm killing Russ. I'm Chad Powers.
and he leaves. He got rid of the Cybertruck. He got rid of.
Well, he didn't get rid of it.
No,
like,
no,
he
he
listed it.
was gonna get rid of it.
Yeah.
He got rid of a lot of stuff, right?
Mhm.
And he's even talking about going to, I don't know where, to do the cosmetic surgery to just look like Chad Powers.
Oh
from
yeah,
there
like a
on.
different country.
And then that's when we get to the interview, and the coach is gonna present his wife, and all of a sudden, what do we notice, guys?
That the hookup is
The coach's wife.
yeah, the
The
coach's wife. who throughout the whole season we've seen how they're struggling with the relationship. You
Mhm.
know, she's sick with her sister. You know, excuses
Yeah.
like stuff like that. You know.
because she doesn't want to be a part of the football family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, when you marry someone who's a coach,
Yeah.
you need to understand
Yeah.
that.
Which it was pretty obvious that like this hookup was gonna be the wife because during the talk they have, she does talk about how she doesn't understand football and like how obsessed people are over it and everything. So like you kind of get teased that this could be her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
That's the end of that
we
episode with that
get
big reveal. Oh no, no,
no, no,
yeah, keep
no.
going.
They do
Yeah, the reveal.
they start the interview, and that's where the wife is being a asshole and
Yeah.
just uh she doesn't appreciate what he's doing for the family with
Mhm.
his work, and he's
Well,
always
But
because
that's because he neglects his relationship,
yeah,
though. It's not like
yeah.
she's being an asshole. Like she is a neglected wife.
Well, yeah.
He obsesses with his job and doesn't find the balance between the personal and the
And the
professional.
professional
Yeah.
I mean
and
that's also the thing about being a college football. Like one, like if you don't get your shit together as a coach, they're gonna off you. They're gonna
yes.
kick you to the curb. Like being a football coach is an every year all year long thing.
Yes.
Even though
So
if the season's over, you have to like look for the next season, all of that, which I get. There's the two sides I get for sure, but like you gotta look at both sides.
so this is where she mentions that she pretty much had a hookup with Russ Holiday
And a Cybertruck.
in a Cybertruck,
It's really important.
and then that's when Ricky's like, "What the hell? Like this guy's freaking following my family now and all that stuff."
Yeah.
And the mom leaves, the whole ESPN crew leaves, and
Mhm.
then Coach comes into the house and is
Mhm.
like,
Call the ambulance.
calls an ambulance because he gets
He's starting
pretty
to get a
much
heart attack.
he started getting a heart attack. And
Mhm.
And they probably don't have the time to wait. So
yeah,
Yeah.
so they were trying to get the to call the hospital, but Chad just decides, you know what, whatever,
they try
man.
and find options for cars too, but no, there's no car
Mhm.
around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
because he
there's the
knows that he can't
yeah.
show her his car,
But at that
right?
point, he decides, all right, I'm just gonna risk
Yeah,
everything, and he says, take him to the front. I'll
Mhm.
figure it out. And he
Mhm.
shows up with the Cybertruck.
and that's when Ricky, like,
Just
her
put it.
mind's
His,
open, right?
yeah. She's putting two and two together.
Yeah, and then that's where the episode ends, right?
It ended when
They
he started
got
getting the heart attack.
Yeah.
yeah,
So, but yeah.
But either way,
Um.
yeah, we're pretty much like these two are episodes were pretty linked together.
yeah.
So
Mhm.
now we're entering the final
So
episode
now
as
Yeah.
entering the
well.
final episode, they leave him at the
Eh.
hospital.
Mhm.
She
Push.
then goes to practice the next day, tells him what coach said, and then she
R-
rolls down
like one of the
R-
sleeves,
Russ's sleeve and notices
the
you're
tattoo.
Russ Holiday.
Yeah.
And that's where when Glenn Powell just runs out
Mhm.
and he's like, you know
It's
what?
over.
It's over.
Yeah.
I'm done. It's done for Chad Powers.
Mhm.
Uh, and just decides to go home.
Yeah.
But before going home, he decides he's gonna go to his dad
Danny convinces him to go with his dad too.
and leave the prosthetics with
Mhm.
him, and cause dad's in Georgia filming a movie and stuff,
Mhm.
and they go into dad's trailer, and they start talking to dad, show him some videos of them playing football, of him playing football,
Mhm.
and seeing how he's finally starting to become happy again, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And just sees how well he's playing, so he's like, "Why don't you just keep doing it?
Yeah.
Let me help you with."
Yeah. We get like a heartwarming thing where like he, uh, Chad Russ Holiday is like finally like admitting faults and stuff like that, apologizing and just trying to make sure he's a better person.
Yeah, and then that's when uh that's when he gets all the prosthetics done by dad again, and then
Hmm.
decides to go to the game,
Yeah, they're gonna.
which the other coach.
It was a big game too. It was a Georgia game.
Yeah,
But yeah.
this would make them number one pretty
Hmm.
much if they win this game, right?
Yeah.
And the only person who can win this game is Chad Powers.
Yeah. So so we go there. She goes. Ricky's in the bus because like she's like contemplating stuff. Like
Yeah.
maybe he'll
This is
call.
after a talk with her dad.
Yeah, in the
Yeah.
hospital.
Or I think she's already starting to realize that if Chad Power is not there, it might actually affect her father even more.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Chad Powers has this little speech for her. It was a little heartfelt, but I think it could have gone better.
Yeah.
That he could have said some things differently, right?
Mm-hmm.
Still, it was heartfelt, and it seems like she's gonna forgive him.
No, the
I
conversation ended more with like, you can maybe not forgive me, but you need me, so that's pretty much
Yeah.
what she
well,
realized from this
I'm talking
conversation.
about the first portion of it,
Yeah.
though.
Oh, okay.
So the first portion of it, vo- he's like pretty much telling her that he has feelings for her,
Mm-hmm.
and like he tries
What'd you
and
feel she was gonna forgive him though? Trying to have a conversation, doesn't he
no
get
no
back like not long
no
after?
no just the
Oh.
way she stared him down at first. It was like, huh, she might.
I don't know. I think she was just like hearing him, but I don't think like
And
it was
then
an actual moment where I felt she was gonna forgive him.
okay,
Yeah.
and then but he explains why he
Yeah.
did what he did with the mother. He didn't know who she was, right? So, uh, although he did something bad, it was understandable, right?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, like he did too much damage.
Yeah,
She said it herself. You
and
killed my friend.
he slaps him, and then yeah,
But yeah, like I said, at the end of the day, she killed his friend.
Mhm.
You know, that idea of Chad was non-existent. She didn't have that friend.
Mm.
She ruined her parents' relationship.
Mm-hmm.
He jeopardized the team by doing this.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah. And he threatened her if you show up with his team, I'm gonna out you and it's gonna be ruin you. And then
Chad.
he's like, no,
Before
you're
she
not.
leaves, Chad's like,
No, you're
nope.
not. No, you're not. This is like, whoa. If you out your team, it's good.
You're gonna kill the team.
They're gonna kill the program.
Your
Your
dad's
dad is
gonna be
you're gonna be fired. He's gonna be blacklisted. It's like if I go down,
everyone
everyone
down.
goes down.
Yeah, so
And it was the reality of it. Yeah.
Like I understand too. Like it was kind of like an asshole move, but at the same time, he's trying to protect everybody else.
yeah.
Mm.
Cause he knows what's gonna happen, right?
Mhm.
And they end up going to the game.
This is another funny part.
Oh yeah, this is the
Funny part. Gary's doing his
This
speech.
is one of the funny parts that
Yeah.
Gary does.
Gary's
have in
doing
it.
a speech, trying to hype up the team. With God in our hands, we will win this game, and everybody's like. And then
And
Chad
then
walks in and is like, that was like,
Yeah.
No, he said something, but like it's like the shortest thing he could have said, and everybody cheered for it. It almost gave out SpongeBob, you know, like
Yeah.
when Squidward performs and he gets booed,
Mhm.
and then like SpongeBob comes in with the mop and everybody cheers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it was giving.
Yeah. But
Give me a second, guys.
Yeah.
You
And
can keep
Gary's
talking.
losing it already by the fact that like Chad came back.
Yeah.
yeah. And he's like, are you
This
guys
is-
serious? This guy didn't show up for a few practices, and you're just gonna give him the starting position?
You need
This-
to give me a fucking explanation. You need
Yeah.
to give the
This
whole
is
team a
bullshit.
fucking
And it's
explanation.
clear that Gary's officially our villain for season 2.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna be the person trying to figure out how to get rid of Chad Powers.
Who the fuck is this guy?
And then Ricky came with an explanation about like having mental health after like the coach and stuff like that, and they're like, yeah, let's go.
But she didn't even connect it to the coach. She said
No,
that,
she just
Yeah.
said he has a mental health.
He had a
some
mental health break,
yeah. I mean, I'm sure everyone assumed that had to do with the coach though.
Yeah.
but-
yeah.
and that's how the season ends, pretty much.
I just want to mention the one joke in that episode where like one of the coaches mentions Chris Benoit.
Oh
And
my
I
god!
was like, oh, what the hell? And for wrestling
Wait,
fans, if you don't
I
know who
have
Chris
a-
Benoit is, ooh, look at that.
He pretty much pitches a Chris Benoit biopic.
Yes. I was like,
Uh,
whoa.
Oh, during the interviews, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
When they have the TV crew.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like, oh my God, what?
This episode went a little bit further than I thought it was gonna go,
Yeah.
but that's pretty much the end of Chad Powers.
Yeah.
So Eddie,
hmm
what do you rate the show?
I would give it like a 6.8, 6.9 out of 10.
Juan?
I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10.
7
I
out of
enjoyed
10.
it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it too. I agree with you. A
Mm.
7 out of 10 for me.
I
The-
wish it had been a little bit longer than 6 episodes.
No, yeah, for sure. That
Yeah.
thing that caught me off guard because it was only
Because
six
it's
episodes.
mid-season and it ends. But
Yeah.
I did read an article where Michael Waldron said like he only has like 2 years of eligibility. So if we do 2 seasons, he's no longer eligible. So that's why we did it as short as
Yeah.
as we did it, right? And I think if they do renew it, because they haven't renewed it yet, it will be probably the same amount of episodes each season.
Yeah.
And it'll
Yeah.
probably be like 5-6 seasons at
Not
most.
sure how I feel about that
No,
though.
no.
I'm not a big fan of that format.
For this, I didn't think it was gonna go that long. I would say like maybe 3 seasons, because at this like you can milk this as much as you can, but
Yeah.
we already had one person figure out who he is. But
Yeah.
But what I want to figure out is if they'll eventually give him a chance to go to the NFL.
this is well,
And maybe you can
happen.
keep it going there and be like and just be
No,
like
I'm saying Chad Powers show up for the Super Bowl halftime.
Let's see what happens. Like again, 6 episodes. It was pretty surprising that it was only 6 episodes.
And it was pretty surprising it was as good as it was, honestly,
Yeah.
for what the premise is, right? And for it being Eli and Peyton like written thing.
Yeah, there was a lot of jokes there that I question Eli and Peyton,
Yeah,
especially like
the COVID ones.
no the I don't know if I can say it.
Just say it.
The bang bus one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
that being said, 7 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 6.8, 6.9.
Yeah, about.
Would I recommend to watch? Yes.
Yeah, I recommend
I
it too.
recommend the watch.
If you
for
want
sure.
if you want to watch something quickly, something fun.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it's only 6 episodes, so you can get it through
Yep.
in one
And
day.
before we wrap it up, if you guys have any last thing to say,
I think I'm good. It was I think it was a good season.
if you like think the
Would-
guy has been helping us out, chasing the whimsy,
Chasing the
Oh,
Whimsy.
Yeah.
chasing the whimsy has been helping us out. He came to a con here in Tucson. We were supposed to
Yeah.
do a collab there, but
But
we never
we'll
never
cook something up at some point.
yeah, we have something planned soon with him, and
Mm-hmm.
we'll talk to him more about it. But yeah, thank you for all the help you've given us,
Yeah.
and just wanna say, lick it up.
Subscribe, share, and comment.
Yep,
Yep. But
and
peace.
and see you on the next one.
See you in the next one.